Hey doll! In today's video, we are going to clean up a few of these dolls that I don't really care about because I eventually want to use them to practice face-ups on before I tackle a future video I am really excited about. So we're going to get started by cleaning them up, cleaning their hair, their clothes, everything. These dolls are pretty gross. Someone I know gave them to me. They've been in a bag forever. I think they've been gathering gunk and dust for a very long time now before they came to me. So I will be excited to see how I feel about them once I clean them up. These are Ever After High dolls, I believe. I don't know which ones. I don't know. Anyway, and this, of course, is a G1 Monster High doll. It's the genie. I'm forgetting her name. I've seen the movie. I just am forgetting her. I'm sorry. But anyway, I look forward to getting them all clean. I especially expect her hair to not feel great when it's clean because I know... G1 Monster High dolls have a really hard time with glue seepage, and this is like hard for me to touch. It's gross. This hair's nasty. I can't tell if it's just nasty or if it's the glue or both, but that is not good. But anyway, let's get started giving these ladies a well-deserved spa day. Let's go. First, we'll do her. All three of these ladies are ready for the spa day that they so deserve. And they're each going to get their laundry done as well. I've separated them all into little bags because I really don't know these dolls well enough to remember which every little piece is theirs. But let's get started. I'm excited to see how this all goes. All right, we're starting this spa day off by dropping these ladies into some Woolite for a little while to try to make this hair a bit cleaner. And I don't know, we'll see. I'm winging it. They're gross. They need to be cleaned. So I am gonna just leave them in here for about 10 minutes. Okay, I think the Woolite did her hair pretty well. So we're gonna take them out and clean them more thoroughly, one by one. First, I am going to scrub each one of them with a baking soda mixture. So let's get started with that. This will just make them extra nice and squeaky clean after being gross for so many years. I made a nice little baking soda mixture and I'm just putting some on my very soft bristled toothbrush. I'm gonna be extra gentle on the face just in case I decide I don't want to get rid of her screening. All right, she is nice and squeaky clean. Also, during all that cleaning process, her little marker marks or whatever came off her face, so that's great. I'm gonna set her aside and do the same with the other two. And then I am gonna condition her hair because I think it's salvageable, so I'm gonna condition her hair and just like dry it and see how it looks tomorrow. I might do the same for the other Ever After High doll. I don't think we're gonna be so lucky with the G1 Monster High, but let's see. Unfortunately, I don't think her hair is going to be very salvageable, especially underneath. It's just very, you can tell, I don't know, lots of glue, lots of stickiness. But I do love her face, and I don't hate that I'm thinking she needs to lose this hair, because I think I'd love to reroot her one day. I have just really, I think out of these ones in this video thus far, I think out of the dolls in this video, she's the one that I'm starting to like really enjoy thus far. And I think I would love to do a reroot on her. So we'll see. I guess it's kind of working out to do that. As guessed, her hair is not going to be salvageable, but that's fine because she'll, I don't know, she might just end up being a doll I practice face-ups on a lot, or once, maybe like reroot her and restore her entirely, or rebody her since this body kind of bothers me. I don't know if there's a pink body out there without all this ribbing and stuff I could get on. I could get this head on. But anyway, I'm still gonna clean her body up and her face so she feels more sanitary to handle. All three girls are clean. Now we're gonna condition the one doll that has hair I think I can salvage. Definitely not this one. Before I condition, I'm just gonna wash her hair with dish soap one time, just so it gets an extra good scrub. I know she soaked in Woolite for a long time, but I really wanna get this hair as clean as possible. On to the next step of conditioning. Hey doll. Okay, it's the next day. I have decided that I actually don't think this hair is as salvageable as I thought it was. Maybe if I did like a boil wash and a bunch of things. But I also realized I don't really think it's salvageable. I do think it has a lot of like maybe some glue seepage in it or something. But I also just don't like it that much. And I realized there are some gnarly, where is it? No, I can't find it. But there are some really bad knots towards the base of the head in certain places. So we are just going to remove her hair, and she will definitely, I don't know if I'll want to reroot her, but she will definitely be a practice face for face-ups. So at the end of this video, we'll clean her face with acetone as well to wipe these features away. Jury is still out on if I'm going to keep this face or acetone it for future face-up practices, but her hair is definitely coming off. This one's losing her hair and her makeup 100%. She will certainly be a face-up practice head. Maybe one day a reroot and probable rebody, because if I can find a pink body that matches her head. Because like I said, I just really, I don't know. It's just like me, but oh, this body I find so unsettling. The like texture of it. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get started. I am going to cut her hair last because I'm afraid it's going to kind of like gunk up my scissors and make them hard to use. So she'll be last, she'll be second. We're gonna start with her. All right, let's start cutting. All right, we're just gonna start going in. First chop, always satisfying. Oops. After I chop this hair off to the best of my ability, I will be sticking her head in some boiled water to soften it up so I can pull it off her body and pull the rest of the head and old glue out from the inside. I want to try to get as close to the scalp as I can and as much off as possible just to pulling everything through easier, as easy as possible. Ooh. Looking good so far. Like I said, I really don't know if I'll reroot her. Oh, you might have just heard a big sneeze in the background. I don't know if I'm going to reroot her. Thus far, I have not grown to feel attached to her over the course of this spa day slash make her bald, wipe her makeup off video. But maybe I will. But at the end of the day, she will be appreciated and used as a practice head for face-ups. All right, I think that is good enough for now. Let's move on to the next. All right, now we will move on to her. Oh yeah, her hair, lots of glue seepage and ick going on. Well, I guess mostly glue seepage, which does make it feel really ick. But like I said, I'm at least happy they are cleaner than they were during this handling process. Looking good, looking good. Just the bangs left. All right, she's good enough for me. All right, last but not least, I really look forward to getting this nasty hair off of her. Let's get started. Yeah. Oh, that is so gross. So in case you're wondering, yes, cutting doll hair off is very satisfying. All right. She looks good to me. On to the next step. We must dunk these ladies into some boiling water to pop their heads off. Okay, I am all set up to boil some heads. We are going to stick a doll head in here. This is some boiled water. We are going to do it for 30 seconds. This softens everything up with the vinyl on the head, so it makes it easier to pull off, and it also helps, in that process, it helps reduce the risk that you're going to hurt the neck peg. So you are going to be the first one. Let's go. I got a 30-second timer set. Now, while everything is soft, I'm going to pull her head off gently. I'm also going to use this paper towel to help protect my hand from getting boiled. All right, we got the head. I might have slightly damaged the neck peg, but oh, look, I just popped it down because everything's still soft. So everything's good there. On to the next one. I might boil the next one a few more seconds because that was harder to pull off than I would have liked. Next. Okay, her turn. Ooh, hot. She is hot. I don't think this is going very well. Oh, I think it's okay. Ooh, okay. Hot, hot, hot. Let me put that down a little more. Okay. Second beheading complete. All right. I do recommend using a cloth like this because it is coming out hot. Okay. This one's making me nervous. Ooh, okay. That one was questionable. I might have, let me see. Oh, I don't know. It is more wobbly than I would want. Anyway, we'll see how that goes in the future. Okay, we have our heads removed. Next, we are going to work from the inside of each head. We're gonna use this to kind of scrape around in there to get everything, all the glue and hair pulled through. At least that's my hope. And then we'll use some long nose pliers to go in there and pop it out. But I am going to, as I do this, before I work on each one, I'm gonna boil their heads a little bit again, just to really soften that glue up in there the best that I can. So I think we're going to start with her. Ugh, gross. Man, I accidentally just had my camera off while filming some of it. But anyway, I've gotten into a pretty good groove where I can pull things down into the head pretty well. I am so disappointed I did not get that on camera because that was so satisfying pulling that all through. Here we go. Such is life. Hopefully I get another good shot, but here's a bunch that I'm about to pull out. Oh wait, I still see a bunch down in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the plug I've been waiting for, y'all. That's been clogging things up. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in her head. It's really gross. Oh, well, I'm glad that's done. I'm gonna give her a last boil wash to clean any little flakes out. And then I'm gonna wipe her face clean. Just one more little boil to clean everything out, like I said. All right, on to the next one. All right, we are gonna boil her head again so the glue gets all softened up. And then we are going to go in there with this flathead. We'll scrape everything out. Okay. All right, let's get this hair out of her head. Since my stomach is growling, we're gonna speed this up. Well, y'all, this hair does not want to come out of here. I mean, I'm gonna get it, but that's wild. On another note, I was super impressed with how quick I got it all pulled through. I mean, I just want to get... I don't know why it won't. Oh, man, first big chunk. That was meaningful. Ooh, I think I'm coming up on a big piece of glue, which may be the problem, the like hard thing clogging this up. Maybe I should soften it up again. Still pretty hot. Might soften that glue up, that problematic little clump. Hot. Yes. Oh my gosh. Ah. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Oh yes. There we go. That was huge. Putting her back in the hot water again was a wonderful idea. Ooh, I might see an old tea tag. There we go. See it? Frickin' tea tags. Oh yes, another good clump. Ugh, this is so gross. Ooh, this is crazy. Oh, I'm so happy I got that one clog that was making everything difficult to come out. Wow. It is not lost on me that this looks like nasty, hairy earwax. Ugh. Ooh. I'm starting to see the bottom, the inside of her scalp, which is glorious. It's looking like less of a just dark, hairy mass when I look in there. Ooh. That was a good one. Ooh. Yeah. Let me take a good look in here. Well, one good way, when you do this, you could feel like in this, you could feel the balls of hair and glue, and I think there are no more. So I'm just gonna do my final cleaning step. Off camera last time, I filled the last head up with like alcohol and shook it around really good as a little like solvent for glue. I'm gonna do that again with this one and then do the last little boil. Ooh. All right, last one. We're gonna let her soften up for a few minutes so that glue is easier to pull through. All right, let's get started pulling this hair through. Okay, everyone, our 3 heads are de-haired and de-glued and cleaned, and now is the moment. I don't know if we've all been waiting for it, but I've been waiting for it. I am gonna take their makeup off with acetone. I will be using this little bottle of 100% pure acetone I got from the store. Just got it from Walmart. It costs like $1 something. So, and I'll just be using some cotton ovals to wipe the makeup off their faces. I'm gonna go put a glove on this hand just because it's the one I'll be handling the dolls with. I want to protect my hand and protect them from my oils. Wow, that's really satisfying. I'm gonna go grab a Q-tip for these little detailed spots I can't get. Of course, I'm ruining my own nails with this, but whatever. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. All right, last one. And yeah, I decided to do her. I don't know, figured why not. One more wipe. Yay! All right, doll, there you have it. Now we have 1, 2, 3 doll heads, all rid of their old gluey, icky hair and their old makeup, and they are clean and ready for face-up practice and future creative projects. I really look forward to this. I have been wanting to get these dolls cleaned up for a while so I can practice doing some things for some future videos I'm excited about, and really just future doll crafting I'm excited about, videos aside. So thanks for joining me today. I hope you join me next time. Take care.